Last night I was in attendance at the Knicks-Lakers game, sitting courtside, where during a timeout, I believe it was in the third quarter, I was confronted by none other than LeBron James himself.
Oh, it's
LeBron
crazy.
had some choice words for me in regards to comments I've made prior about him in regards to his son, Bronny James. Before I get any further, let me just put to bed a couple of things that have been reported that are false. People was talking about LeBron called me out my name, or somebody, I saw somebody said he called me a, somebody said he called me a punk and all this. None of that is true. He was fiery. He approached me during the game and he said, "Stop effing with my son. That's my effing son. Stop effing with my son."
Yo.
I said, "What? Nah, man, straight up, man to man. Real talk. Stop effing with my son."
Wow.
And I saw how furious he was. And I said, "We can talk about it later." "Nah, F that. Stop effing with my son. That's my son. I said, "All right, dog. Fine."
Hey, they was about to
And he walked away. That's all he said. I knew what he was talking about. I've spoken about this before. Matter of fact, I heard that
Yo, I'm shocked.
not many, not all, but a few players were upset at me about that. I think one player in particular was Draymond Green, who I haven't spoken to since, and
Well, Draymond, that's
has no desire to speak to me primarily because of this, I suppose. Now I get, and people have said to me today that I'm looking pretty damn sad. I'll fess up, I am. Because something like that is not something that should make any of us comfortable. I didn't anticipate it. I don't know why I didn't anticipate it. But I'm not here to blame LeBron James. That wasn't a basketball player talking to me last night. That was a dad. I'm thinking about the fact that I'm incredibly sad that it had to happen. I'm incredibly sad that a father was looking in my face vehemently and defiantly, hostilely, telling me to stop effing with his son.
It's the NBA. And I get it. That's your son. Like, I understand that. But is he automatically immune to criticism if he does have a bad game because that's your son? Like, are you going to check every single person that has an opinion or something to say about Bronny? Because if that's the case, then where does journalism go? Or like, do people now have to kind of mince their words when they're, talking about Bronny?
That makes me sad. It really does. But let me tell you, why I'm most sad. Because I wasn't wrong. I stand by what I reported.
Because I wasn't wrong.
I stand by what I said at that time.
So I've never seen Stephen A. Smith look this defeated on camera, and I don't think ever. As y'all can see from the footage, LeBron pulled up on Stephen A. and he told him, "Stop effing with his son." Now, like I said earlier in the video, if Bronny does have a bad game, or if Bronny is not performing at the level that he should be, or people feel like he should be in the NBA, is he now immune to criticism? Should journalists or people like Stephen A. Smith, should they mince their words when it comes to Bronny? Because if not, then LeBron might check you. And we all know LeBron has a ton of power in the NBA. He is the face of the NBA. He is the NBA. And if Bron say something, Bron's word is law in the NBA. You and I both know that. But what does that do to journalism? Now, I do agree. Sometimes Stephen A. Smith can be a little overzealous in the way he reports things, but that's all part of his image, right? The ESPN now is not like the ESPN of old. Right now, these networks and these TV corporations or whatever, they're fighting for your attention because right now so many other things have your attention. It's not like back in the day where all we had was TV. Now you got streaming, you know what I mean? You got other options that people use for watching the NBA. You got all these things that vie for your attention. So when it comes to these networks and when it comes to them hiring people to keep your attention, they need people that are entertaining. And that's when you have somebody like a Stephen A. Smith step in, or somebody like a Kendrick Perkins on the NBA side of things. Like, they need people to be entertaining because they need you here so we can roll these ads and we can get paid. You understand? But moving forward, is LeBron going to go after everybody that says something wrong about Bronny? Now, do I feel like Bronny deserves to be in the NBA? Absolutely. He worked to get there. It's his dad, LeBron. Does he have things afforded to him that other people don't? Absolutely. But it's people like that in every industry, not just basketball. Nepotism exists in every part of industry, especially where, you have the option to help out somebody that get to a certain level. Now, Bronny is growing pains. It is what it is. He's going to receive that criticism. He going to get it from every which way. But LeBron got to be cool with that. Now, him stepping in and saying, yo, don't mess with my son, that was just him being a father. And you got to respect that, because if it was my son and I felt like you were saying things that were just completely out of line, I'm going to step to you. Probably not in public. You know what I mean? I'm going to, when we behind the scenes, I'm going to pull you to the side, and I'm going to ask you to explain everything that you was talking about now that we face to face. You understand what I'm saying? But I think LeBron, in the heat of the moment, the emotion of the game or whatever, he just felt like, I'm about to check him right now. And you got to salute to Stephen A. Smith, because not only did he stand his ground in the video, he didn't flinch, he didn't budge, he didn't move. He looked LeBron eye to eye, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And then he also, like he said, he doesn't regret anything that he said because it's true, Bronny's gonna have to go through those growing pains, but also too, it's like, LeBron, man, come on, man. Like, Bronny is not immune to criticism. It's the same thing that you yourself, LeBron, had to go through early in his career. Like, people saying he's not the one, he's not the king, blah blah blah. And he had to go out there and prove it. Now, do I think Bronny can? Absolutely. He got the right team around him. He damn sure got the right dad, one of the best players in the NBA. So yeah, I think Bronny can improve, but this was just a crazy thing to see in the NBA, because it's already, crazy to see a son play on the same team. I mean, a dad play on the same team as his son. But then to see, like, the dad check a journalist for just, being entertaining and reporting the news. We've never seen nothing like that. So hopefully from this moment, it doesn't change anything in the overall, zeitgeist of the NBA, where it's like, uh-oh, Bronny did something, y'all better not say nothing too crazy. You might get checked, or you might have them people knock at your door. Them black SUVs roll up. Clutch Sports. Clutch Sports, black SUVs roll up. It's a problem. But nah, man, shout out to Brian, shout out to Stephen A. Smith. They are professionals. But yeah, man, it's the Kid Ríez. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all be safe, stay carefree, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.